Enigma, you can get a basher and you can eventually have a, it's like a 60-70% chance that you'll just cancel the black hole, which is like the big concern. If they can deal with black hole, I think that Wildcard will win most of the fights mid game.
It is a Pango with the double jump facet, right? Not that Thunder roll, so he's not going to be as lethal immediately, but a Pango +1 on rolling Thunder is still pretty much going to kill anything in the early game. So fairly dangerous as Yuma's to find himself a clockwork. RCY joining over from the mid lane. This is a 1-for-1. This guy's fast though. And in fact, he will be able to outfight and outlast. RCY now finds himself a little bit deep on the wrong side of the map. Speedy with that afterburner helped out Yuma in a tough spot. That Falcon Blade, extra HP, tread swaps with the wand, everything coming in handy here as Speed. Ooh, he's just going to eat the first black hole of the game. I like that from Whisper. Just use it for a quick kill. As the Arcane Rune spawns in that top spawn, they're here to try and support the wagon, moving the Eidolons into tank for the wave. In the meantime, yeah, they're going to be rotating through the jungle. Quick blink in there from Analog, and that'll secure the kill onto the bat.
And then so because of that, Speed's I think trying to be a bit more aggressive bot, like farm the enemy jungle camp so they just get a free kill goal. But since they're so scared of these Eidolons, Yuma?
Pretty tanky actually here, and Big Num doesn't have the battery assault procs to back himself up as Yuma shoots him down there. That's that level 3 in the Rocket Barrage, putting in some work for him. That might be something here for Faye to join these fights and do that extra bit that puck maybe is going to start falling up. There's going to be a Blink Echo with a snowball from behind the tower. The CC is flawless from Heroic. Yeah, we've talked about how important it is to try and, you know, take those towers, open up the map so you can make moves. And the way that Heroic has been able to defend so far, a lot of moves to be made. Global Silence here in anticipation as they make the jump. Black Hole covered by the Global ensures the kill onto that Pangolier. That is a Blink Dagger then on this Enigma. Jungles though now trapped inside the river, inside of the cogs, and Speed to come over to ensure they have the damage mid lane. This is a good catch on that Analog. He's got Shard, so he's on top of his Fissure, but Big Num has a very easy lineup here. Another Midnight Pulse out from Whisper as he splits the fight into two with Yuma laying in the damage on top. RCY a bit too elusive though on a nice phase shift into the Jaunt. So whether they can wait to fight any longer is a whole entirely different question. Crystallis and Acceptor on this Gyrocopter as Yuma beats a Tendril in the deep. Schofield jumping in, ready for a save, but they've actually caught RCY with the follow-up stuns. Walrus Punch dead to rights. They blow him up too quickly there. Oh no, and Fade, he got trapped on a spot there. Analog in the river, sets up for a 3-man black hole. Yuma blasting from the high ground. It's only Yamsum who will live there. Oh, it's been a disastrous fight here for Wildcard, trying to salvage it, trying to get a secondary core kill. But Whisper's just too fast. He speeds away.
He's missing a Dragonlance though, from what the pubs we would watch with Parker playing Gyro.
He's certainly doing a lot of damage as Yamsum. He's going to run the creep in to try and interrupt. Careful here. That Fissure blocking
is a bit awkward.
He can't pick up Aegis, but he needs to try and kill Roshan. Echo Slam in the pit and a pause. Okay. A little bit of packet loss striking at a terrible time here. Gunner. No, it's not. I think your best bet's probably just trying to silence the silencer, taking him down here. He's in a little bit of an awkward spot, but we'll see how bad this Fissure is going to end things up. Schofield on the side, killed easily as they immediately make the jump onto Fade. No chance, and this team fight already feels just about impossible. Yuma, tons of damage there, focusing onto RCY as Big Num throws his body in, trying to prevent his mid laner from going down to no avail. Yamsum, he's already popped the borrowed time. This time the Fissure much better from Analog as Yamsum will be the 4th to fall in this engagement. They get both supports over on Wildcard. That's certainly an annoyance here. An Analog, ring around the rosy.
No way. Oh, wait, there's a Watcher. The Watcher sees him.
The Watcher sees him. Fissure into Walrus Punch. They're stacking the stuns here appropriately with the Snowball. They've got the damage. RCY punished. But a bit of space created. Not so bad. He'll be a Divine up.
You think he will go to Divine?
I think he's going to go the Divine. Echo Slam there. Analog picks up the kill onto Big Numb.
There's no mana.
However, with Yamsum closing the cap, careful here, Whisper, he'll just let loose the black hole. Speed cannot get in there with the lasso, it would appear. Finally able to do so. Analog's going to go down, but that's only just the Aegis. He'll be in a bit of an awkward spot. Fade, ready to go for round two. Gets stunned from behind. Whisper alive for now, but Yuma, he's in the fray. He's taken down two. He's looking for the third. Yamsum's borrowed time, only giving him a few more seconds of life. As RCY respawning, TPing to the outpost, but his team's already dead here, Gunner. Nothing he can do to change the outcome of that.
And so now that you're just so far behind, 7,000 gold. He's actually, okay, it looks like he was buying a...
He's getting the Divine. Oh no, and they're going to catch RCY here again. Flawless lockdown. The triple blinks, man. It's the way to deal with this puck. He's buying it, right?
No, I've bad news. And like you would only lose, lose no gold because there was recipes.
Oh, he's kind of getting baited by these Eidolons, realizing now maybe he's gone a bit too deep, but the double blinks ready for him. Whisper, no black hole for 30, but I don't know if they're going to even need it. Dual Scepter to burn time. Analog ready to blink on in. He's got Fissure, but that's borrowed time. Nobody in the vicinity here either, as Yamsum just running him down. They're going to give the kill there to Whisper. Like I said, he's going to do it, man. I think for him, it's a move about confidence. Careful here. Speed caught by the Yule Scepter. Analog running through the fire and the flames to try and secure this kill. Oh, Fade got to bounce back there on the terrain. I'm not sure if he's trying to blink in. He is, but he didn't catch anyone on the stun because Analog got off the BKB. So unfortunately for Speed, he goes down. Meantime, in the Roche pit, well, Yuma just takes down the Roche. It's Aegis now in tow for him, and now 800 gold before we're at our Divine Rapier. That's all that's stopping him. Oh, he's slow, though.
Oh, my. RCY is freaking me out. He TP'd, then he canceled his own TP with a phase shift, and now he's just...
Oh, no! Oh, no! I think Schofield saw him. It's okay. Oh, Schofield! Wow. A lot of damage here in this gyrocopter, and he is putting that all into your buildings. That's 2 lanes easily, just like that. RCY has conserved his buyback. It's only him and the Clockwork. Here we go, all in onto this gyrocopter. Remember, he's got an Aegis. This Blade Mail's not going to be doing enough work. He actually almost kills Yamsum through borrowed time as RCY makes the jump on in. There's Whisper giving cover. Yuma blows up the Bat Rider through the control there with the side gunner. Beyond godlike now is RCY doing what he can on the back lines, but there's the problem with the BKB. They've even got that BKB disabled through you. And that's just it. Heroic. Analog will end this game on a double kill. Whisper just refreshing here at the very end of the game, but Heroic find a very one-sided game 1 victory here over the side of Wildcard. Yeah, that's really true. And in a way, it's like, I kind of think, I can't help but think what could have been if they did have a little bit more of an active carry here for Wildcard. Because you can imagine with a team that goes for a triple early blink timing, that kind of gets like countered or like counterplayed. That's what I was afraid of here. I was afraid of a potential flex because I liked the SF because it was good against both the Shaker and the Doom mid, but there's options to rotate those heroes away, and that's what Wildcard have done. It's quite a good adjustment, and now I'm really in your camp of how is this SF? I don't know. I think it's just turned into a really hard SF game suddenly. What a better draft that we like for them is going to give us for game number 2. As Schofield gets down an early ward, his smoke will break. They'll see the Invoker with those Exort Orbs in case there's any doubt in Schofield. He's got Cogs, 3 trapped inside the Cogs with Celestial Hammer on top. Blood Grenades, Analog ripping him down with the Shadow Raises. First Blood, though, is going to go towards Big Numb. King Jungle's trading him away instantly as... I love Invoker Sunstriking the first range creep. It's just such like a Dota thing to do, I think, you know?
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay, just a little. Don't mind me. King Jungle's had to wait for the Sunstrike, I think.
He likes his heroes? But it's like, I definitely know there's a lot of carries who are like, oh, I don't want to play these like weird Beastmaster carries and stuff like that. Even if they're good, it's just like they're not comfortable with them.
Disruptor's away stacking camps, I want to say. So Yuma doing a bit of damage to Fade. Fissure is going to force Yuma the long way around as Fade will play a little bit of Ring Around Rosie with the tower. They'll clear the way. Fade. Good jukes here with the Starbreaker combo. That last auto attack very well played there by King Jungles. Maybe some good tower damage early. Ooh, good glimpse there on an analog in the mid lane. He's in some trouble trying to turn and burn for as many shadow raises as he can on RCY, but it's not going to be enough. And there was 13 wand charges anyway. Learning that he can Icarus dive through the cogs, I think, was a little bit surprised. Maybe he thought he was going to time that perfectly, but here's King Jungles through the gate. Starbreaker combo perfectly. I think he's got enough mana for the Celestial Hammer, so Yamsum not likely to be able to run from this, as the last right click from Schofield's all he needs. Lots of TPs coming top lane, though, for Wildcard, as they bring in reinforcements. That's 4 heroes up here, then, if you count the dead Doom. But this looks like 2 kills, maybe even 3 for RCY. Whisper and Schofield already taken down. There is no running from RCY either. King Jungle's trying to do as much damage as he can, but he will go down. That poor Disruptor getting bullied by all the Eidolons. And then Yamsum's TP'd mid to just collect the creep wave then.
So I do really appreciate that he kind of made the read, is like, I'm actually going to TP, I'm going to show up to the fight, and he gets 3 kills for it.
That means he can't TP down bottom, and neither can the Doom, so this is an opportunity for Heroic. Fade, this is not going to be one that you come out on. Whoa, actually that Shadow Raise missed. Enchant Totem, Fade running, but Yuma just taking too many points. He really likes the Rocket Barrage. So they'll have a relatively early ult thanks to the double wisdoms. And because their ultis are pretty insane, I think they'll have some pretty scary moments here as Analog giving chase. I don't know if he has this kill. Yeah, certainly not with the medium race. He's going to need to hit this last long one behind the tower with the vision. Nicely done. Good assist. Good timing there from Schofield on the rocket flare.
Black hole.
He's in the middle here. He's going to get level 6, I think, from these creeps. They've got to be careful. There's a big stack. Immediately lets loose the Echo Slam onto King Jungles. The cogs pushing him away. Sets up the kill here for Analog. He's going to now hit level 6. Use that Requiem, I think, to try and run away. But there's a Disruptor TP in here with a ward.
Maybe because they had Shaker and Doom and they had to do this whole lane setup because of Enigma. It's bad, but I think both of their silence went too bad for this Voker having a good 24 pick to feel good. If that makes sense.
Shot onto the Invoker. There's the level 6 Solar Guardian coming through. Nice tornado onto the 2 of them. Analog's going to get hit solo by the Sunstrike, so he's going to go down. Did not share the damage there with King Jungles. I think he's Celestial Hammered away. I'm kind of like more sold by your thought of just press your buttons, you know? Black Hole on cooldown for 30. You don't need a Black Hole Whisper. Yuma's a little scary, maybe. RCY is going to make an attempt on him now. Fade opening up. They push him to the other side of the fissure, but he is not going to have enough HP. Very good combo there from RCY. Secures the kill.
Middle tower is under attack.
12 and Fade's caught.
That he is. Schofield sets up perfectly for the kill there. There is almost no worse feeling than getting battery assaulted solo in Cogs as a Shaker or as a Nyx. But it's Heroic once again who are going to go on the offensive. Analog with this Kaya and Yasha build, so he's already going to be quick on the draw with all of his spells in terms of getting those out. Strike down bottom on a King Jungles as, I don't know, I didn't see if they smoked onto him, to be honest. I think they just killed him.
I don't think it was a smoke, I think it was just walked.
Schofield from behind suddenly eats a Doom, but it's going to come at the cost of Yamsum's life, and I think that Clockwork's going to live. Requiem thinking about it was Analog, but thinking maybe he should just save it instead.
I do want to say RCY is owning this game so far. He is 6-1-4. He's been hitting all his Sunstrikes, hitting all his spells.
There's another Sunstrike hit. Solar Guardian, though, committed. They have not glimpsed away anyone yet, so I think they're going to try and kill both heroes. First, they got to get through Whisper, though. Ticks down, I think, to the Blood Grenade or a Thunder Strike. Fade losing the duel, though, to the Dawnbreaker and the Eidolons as Bignum now finds himself surrounded by the Clockwork. He goes down. Yamsum's in the area, but he's already utilized the Doom. Not much he can really offer.
During the knockback.
I think it did. Yeah, now it's just the disarm, right?
Yeah, it technically wasn't a stun, but you couldn't do actions during it, so it was a stun. So it's like if you tornado, if you
Fade down bottom
someone,
on an Analog, will come at the Echo Slam. Sunstrike's incoming. Analog, down he goes. Nice commitment there. Just that poke and having the +1 ability from RCY guarantees the kill on the BSF. Here's Wildcard, though. This is the Wildcard I was hoping to see. Now, they don't have an Echo Slam for 45, but they still have the Supernova and a Static Storm. Unfortunately, they're only going to catch Schofield, and maybe it's Schofield who catches them. Excellently placed Static Storm is going to interrupt Fade, or sorry, Analog. Saves Fade for a second longer, but that's only going to set up Whisper for the Black Hole. He gets on top of Speed. Down goes the Phoenix. And unfortunately,
I don't know. It doesn't feel the same as having like a Tidehunter Ravage or having
a Chrono or a Black
Sphere.
Hole. I hear you. But I think also like, just think Echo Slam onto the middle here with the Cataclysm. It's not good enough. It was way too late. Suddenly, Fade is dead. And that was your Ag Scepter reveal. And you're still awkwardly in a smoke. Also revealing an Ag Scepter is Schofield. He's huge. Oh my goodness. And Yuma has just found himself an Amplified Damage Rune in the river.
Not
well, not Schofield. He's going to get yeeted away. All of a sudden, Analog, he's just going to die in the river for absolutely no gain. He's farming like 1-2, right? He's taking pretty dangerous farm. And it seems like he's going to get caught again. Yep. Bignum not expecting the direction from behind the tier 2 tower. He actually is going to be fine with that glimpse, but that means there's going to be no Static Storm, no Disruptor here. And look who's getting ran down again. It's Fade. He's pretty fast, but not fast enough. Hook shot still will find him. BKB activated by Analog to make sure he can run past that EMP. And look at Whisper go. He is just running in. Yamsum thinking about going for a Doom. Will actually spook the BKB out of Whisper.
Okay.
So that's a BKB down from the SF. BKB down on the Enigma. Heroic, they may reconsider the fight. They have a Dawnbreaker Ag, so they're so big. All of their heroes are so big.
That, honestly, with how it started...
Yuma? Look at this bait. Oh, Analog, he's in there. RCY gets off the BKB, but it's far too late to do anything. What a play.
Oh no, I was gonna say that whole sequence was actually not the worst for Wildcard. Like forcing Enigma's BKB, maybe you can actually fight SM also in these series. And you only lost the Shaker. I think if they just kind of delayed a few seconds, I feel like the ward thing. I feel like more often than not, BKB gets bought, it just doesn't get clicked all the time.
Gotcha. I see why. He'll get out of there. That was a close one, but he knew his trees. Isn't that what Speed says? Know your trees? Yamson.
There was it. The hook into the Requiem.
Yep.
Isn't that first hook into Requiem?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's the second big Requiem we've seen. The first one was used for the kill mid lane onto RCY. Oh, Whisper! Speaking of RCY, he's just gonna go and blink Black Hole. Yuma waiting for him there. Nothing they could do with the BKB active. Yuma up to the high ground now with Daedalus. BKB ready to go and an Aegis for 1 minute and 40 seconds. Okay. Heroic makes a move across the map. Guardian? Okay. Good there.
Oh yeah, that was really cool force stuff by King Douglas. If he like held it for half second, he forced the Phoenix into his Starbreaker.
Oh, going in, but so is Yuma. He blinks in, takes down Bignum, blinking into the Static Storm. King Jungles, like a rat along the lines. He is out of there, breaks the smoke gang. And you know what? It's kind of impressive. He even evades a Yasha and Kaya Fissure. So those come out pretty speedy from Fade. himself. They're just running in. He's just running back on in, and he's wasted the Static Storm. Analog, he will finally eat this Doom, but the Requiem's good enough to get the Phoenix out of the fight. Trapped on enemy lines, as Schofield hookshot out. It's not going to connect, but he's saved by the Solar Guardian. Now in trouble, Yamsum. No BKB to protect them. The EMP buying him a little space and time as he starts farming up the Ancients back to his core instincts, but down he goes to Yuma, who will run around the opposite side of the triangle and get the second kill of the Gazer, and he's looking for more. He just blinks up to the high ground. Oh my goodness. I just feel like Fade's just got to connect to Fissure and be like, that's the guy, we're going to kill him. Like, they just got to do it once. It's like riding a bike, you know? Just got to do it.
Okay,
this is a good opportunity.
Wait,
there it is. Whipped into the Cataclysm. Yuma, he's in a lot of trouble, but he does have a Satanic. Look at the damage he's dealing. The Glimmer Capes, the 4 staffs away. It's not going to be good enough to save Fade here. Yuma able to easily, that was a 9-second BKB. Holy moly, they bring in reinforcements as well. King Jungles joins the fray, but RCY has been patiently waiting for this moment. BKB's expiring into the black hole, counter initiation. Speed, he's in a little bit too close. And Speed, he's already used the Supernova. A huge Requiem on top, and they just call it. GG.
It looks so good. I think the Tormentor actually tanked one of the Sunstrikes. Like 50%. I don't know if it would have actually killed the Gyro if it full, but...
Oh man. I mean, solid game from Heroic again. I don't know what to say really. I do think that Schofield and King Jungles played exceptionally well.